let's talk about season 18, Sister Wives. All right, Rhonda's got a lot to say.
More about the producers than the actual Browns.
People.
The Browns. What is it with only having 15 minutes of new comments and the rest of it is commercials and let's repeat this one phrase 10 times
Yes.
during the show?
Yes, over
What's
and over.
that?
Same thing.
Because they don't have enough content.
They don't have enough content because everybody's split.
Well, it's tough. But
Tough buddy, it's a show. Get your act together.
yeah, they tease you because they want you to come back next week.
Yes.
But people are kind of sick of the amount of new content in each episode.
There's not enough.
Yeah.
What, 10 minutes?
It's
For a half an hour show?
Yeah, they
It's
go
an
over the same
hour.
thing.
It's an hour. Oh my gosh.
It's an hour, but it's
and you're lucky to get 15 minutes of new stuff.
They got before. This is what happened last time. Boom. Right? Then you have some new, and then they go back to what
Repeat
was
it.
said before.
I think
And
Mary has said the same thing.
I know.
Like the last 4 episodes
Yes.
about her
Yeah.
and Cody's
They have
conversation.
showed different clips of them saying the same thing in 3 or 4 episodes, and I'm like, we got it the first time.
Yeah.
they
And
said
then the end is what's going to be on next time. So you don't really have but maybe, like I said, 10, 15 minutes of new content.
it. Right.
Seriously.
I
didn't time it. But
I didn't time it either, but there's hardly any new content.
But the last of what episode was it? I can't remember. But anyway, where they got on Zoom for the
Reveal.
for the baby twins
Yes.
reveal, and which I thought was nice.
Right.
But everybody was happy to do it except Kody and Robin.
Yeah, did you see the look on their face like, why are we on here?
Yeah, but they kept it chill, and as far as what we saw, and didn't see any of the old stuff. They kept it all new, and everybody was happy about that, probably except Kody, because he's a brat, and
Because he never does anything wrong.
no, he doesn't.
It's all
According
everybody
to
else's
Kody
fault.
Brown, he is the king, and everybody else is wrong, and he gets mad like a little kid and throws a fit when he doesn't get his way. So I can't stand him. I can't stand him. But I'm happy for the girls. I'm happy for Christine. I'm happy for Mary finally making a decision. You know how long it took Christine to make hers? 2 years.
Really?
2 years. She was happy, unhappy, happy, unhappy, but it took her 2 years to get up the guts.
to
Because
actually
she didn't
say,
know
I'm
if it was
done.
the right thing or not.
I think what broke the camel's back with her was his comment about them not,
Not being good sister wives.
about them not having a relationship, physical relationship. And she said, well,
That's
the
it.
case.
That's done. That
over.
took it. Yeah.
Because after that, it was over.
Yeah.
Which I don't blame
Because
her.
she's
Yeah.
still young. She just turned 50.
Yeah.
But he thinks he could be. He's one of them people that treat you like a dog, and when you're upset or you leave, it's your fault.
Yeah.
So I don't like him.
Crazy.
And I think Robin could do better than what she does. I don't know really.
Well, the last thing that I've read about was if you see the special, they have it's like include the episode
At
plus
the end.
bonus.
Okay.
Right? There's a bonus section.
Okay.
And they showed Robin talking about how she essentially, she didn't tell the kids what to do, but she makes sure she tells the children things that she wants them to know, so they can make their own informed decisions or whatever about the family and all that, because she wants the family to be together, and that's just stupid because it's over.
No, but the kids.
But the kids
can
are
be
brother and
friendly.
sister.
But if you look at her kids, her oldest girl was talking about her mom and how she's wanting to keep the family together and all this stuff, and it's like, I feel sorry for the kids.
Yeah.
The adults are the ones that have the problem.
Yeah.
But they're making it the kids' problem. So
But
he's not being a dad. And
she did say, Robin did say, she cannot tell Kody what to do.
Well, yeah, but they're grown adults and they're going to do what they're going to do.
Yeah.
But the kids are their kids no matter how old they are, and he needs to grow a pair and just be a dad and not.
But he only likes to be a dad to the little ones that look up to him and obey him.
But majority of them are grown now.
Yeah.
And he has to have a relationship with them somehow or another, but now he's kind of...
I think it's all going to even out with the kids. I think it's...
Once the dust settles, I think the kids will work it out.
Once the arguments, I think Christine is handling it very well.
McKelty is the only one adult child.
No, the other ones have been over there too.
Well...
Not the boys.
Not the boys, and neither Maddie. She doesn't want anything to do with him anymore.
But what's her name? What's the other one's? The tall girl.
Isabel,
but she's just out of, her first year college or whatever.
Yeah.
And isn't she living in North Carolina?
Yeah.
She's
with
going
her
to school.
Sister, one of her sisters.
Yeah.
But majority of the kids, it's boys mainly.
Yeah.
But Maddie doesn't want anything to do with him anymore either. He says, I don't know what I did, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, give me a break.
Yeah.
What have you done to their siblings?
Yeah.
You're treating them like they're just worthless.
Yes.
And it's terrible.
Yes.
Well, the
And
girls,
he has
they
to come.
showed different places where, like for a birthday, I think it was Janelle's daughter that's still living with her. He didn't call her for her birthday.
Well, no, they went months without talking to each other.
And it's
He
like,
didn't come over for
she's
Christmas.
your child, and you couldn't call and say happy birthday.
And she's still, what, 18 or 17?
10 months of no contact with Janelle.
That'd do it.
And all she has been doing is waiting on him to show signs that he wants her and loves her and wants her to stay in the family. But he don't do that.
Well, he acts
because
like,
he's a brat.
I don't know what she wants.
No.
She told him, I want to go to counseling.
And he didn't never
And
try.
And she knew he wouldn't.
He didn't make any inroads to
Well, neither did
do
she,
that.
so... takes
No,
two to
he was.
tango.
He said I could get an appointment with so and so,
And he
Right.
didn't.
and he didn't.
Right. But
And
he-
she
he-
was waiting for
He
him,
still loves her, though. Janelle. He still loves her.
but he won't tell her that.
I know. Sad.
So there's
He's
the
sort
problem.
He sort of messed that one up, too.
And he's also told, I think all three of them, except Mary, the two, I never loved you to start off with. I never liked you.
No, Christine.
He told that
No,
to
he
Christine.
told that to Janelle, too.
No, Janelle and him had a special relationship before they got married. She was 18, too, I think they said.
Oh, okay.
But they had a good friendship. She to this day, she said, we're better friends.
Right.
He said, I don't remember flirting with her, but if you call having a conversation, we did talk. He's just a brat.
Yeah, whatever.
He's
Because
just
he
a
doesn't
brat.
want to take, it's all the women.
Yeah.
The women.
But listen, all his kingdom has fallen. So he anybody pay attention to this? He worked and he made all his wives work. Christine had to watch the kids during the day
And work at
plus
night?
work at night.
That floored me when
Because
I
she
found that out.
had to have her portion paid to the family.
Well, yeah, they all have to do...
But that
contribute.
makes no sense.
But Janelle always said she didn't want to raise her kids. She wanted to work.
She's a working person.
She
But
wanted
if
to work. She
you
liked to
are
work.
home with babies all day,
But
that
she
is your
had to
contribution.
Think about it, though.
But she said she didn't get compensated. She was doing this for the family, and she loved it because that's the kind of person she is. So that's cool.
But she wasn't.
But she had to contribute financially to the family, so she had to work at night.
And not only was she taking care of her kids, she was taking care of Janelle's.
Yes.
Right.
Or anybody that
Well,
needed taken
Mary.
care of.
Mary's daughter was already in school. The other kids were in school.
So the and what started the riff between the women, as far as, well, this is odd. Robin wouldn't let Christine take care of her children. So here's your new person coming in, wanting to blend in, and didn't blend in with the
There's
family.
a lot of stuff we don't know, though.
Yeah, I
it's
know.
like, what did Robin do? Does she work?
Yeah.
That's never was brought up. The only thing that I know that
She
was
did the
doing
sister's
was the
closet
sister's
or
closet and
sisters, whatever.
sister wives closet or something or other. That she wanted to start with the
Right,
other women, and they
right.
started it, but I don't think anybody else cared
Well,
about it.
she's. I remember this episode about Janelle. Janelle was the family accountant.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But when it come to the sisters, whatever, sister wives closet, she said, "No, I'm doing that." Robin did, and that you could see. Okay, I don't have time for this. Janelle didn't want. She was out. She changed. Robin came into this established family and changed it. She didn't try to blend in.
Yeah, but the problem was she had already had an established home when she was there, and everybody else was,
Well, they didn't have any room in their house at the time.
Yeah.
Where the other three were all living together.
Right. So that was kind of the beginning of the end.
I'm not saying Robin's a bad person.
Because they had the one house and they had the 3 apartments in the house, right?
Right.
And then he married a 4th wife, and it's like.
But
why
then they
wasn't-
went and had a cul-de-sac.
But that's after they moved.
That's
Yeah.
after they moved.
They had the cul-de-sac, but she,
Because they couldn't find a house big enough for them all.
yeah. But I thought that was perfect. But anyway,
Maybe
she
too.
she still didn't blend in. She's a nice person,
Well, her and Mary.
but she
was
has
friends.
a way. And Kody fell in love, and that was it. His time was spent with her, and she could have done better. She could have said, "No, not today. You go over to so and so's house, and you tend to what's going on over there." If she was a true sister wife, if she had that kind of, which she does, I can't because Robin's this. I can't because Robin's that. It's all about Robin, and all of them knew it. So I don't blame them.
No,
I'm happy for
that
them.
means that it was Kody all along. It wasn't about Robin really. It was about what Kody wanted.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's the one that drove the wedge between the rest of them.
Yes.
Because he was spending more time
Yes.
with Robin, and it was less and less time
Yes.
time with the other wives.
Yes.
And then of course Mary and him, what has been going on forever.
Yes.
She
Since
said
before
8
they-
years,
yeah,
so that's
Since
10
before
years.
they
Since-
left Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, whatever. It is what it is. Things happen.
No wonder the children don't want to follow in their footsteps.
Well, no, the boys, yeah, true. The boys had their own argument with their dad. They were willing to speak up to their father,
Right.
and he belittled them.
Right.
Because he was willing to kick them to the curb.
Yeah, he didn't want, once they're 18, he wanted the boys.
They need to
Out.
be out on their own.
And I think that has something to do with the culture.
Right.
But that's on them. I just,
Maybe. I don't know.
I think so. I think that he's 18, he needs to get out of here. And the one was saving money. He
Well,
only
the culture,
had,
that's the culture. If you're FDLS or whatever it's called.
Remember the last week?
yeah,
Yes.
they booted
No.
him out.
You know why they booted them out? So the younger girls would be married off to the older men.
Right.
That's the only reason
They didn't
were
want the
voted off.
competition.
They were booted out.
They didn't want
because-
the young boys to take the girls.
That's probably not Cody's reasoning, but he's used to
No.
that.
Yeah.
He's used to, you're
Yes.
18, you're out of school, you're not my responsibility anymore, out. That's what he's used to.
Right, but he wasn't even living with them during this point.
But didn't you pay attention? All the houses were his house, even though they were in the girls' names.
Right.
And so once they started speaking up, rats, man, how am I going to get out of this?
That's sad, really.
It is sad. It's sad for the children, but I think they're coming around to where they need to be with their relationship with them, with Robin.
Well, somebody's
and
got to
Kody.
grow up and make the first move. So,
I think
Well,
the
they
kids-
kinda
I
are.
think the kids will figure it out.
Yeah.
well, I haven't seen any with the boys. Even
Well-
them being on the Zoom call for the reveal. Did you hear them say, "Hey, Dad," or anything like that? No.
Because they're done with it.
Well, because they're waiting for him to want. They're waiting for him to want a relationship with them.
But he's waiting for a apology.
He's waiting for them to come groveling
Yeah.
back, but they're
But they're not
grown
going to
men.
do that.
They're grown men. So if the dad, and they've said it before, if he wanted anything to do with this, it's easy. But he won't do it.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, now that my blood pressure's up,
Ay, ay, ay.
keep track of sister wives. And while you're keeping track of sister wives, keep it sassy.